They didn't know that he did in the building. I was gonna do this yesterday, man. I was gonna put the TV stand together. The dogs watch me put the TV stand together. I'm watching the Coon Boy game, watching Philly beat that ass. Shout out to Philly. Philly handled their business and defeated the evil Dallas Coon Boys. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to my boy Jalen Hurts and janky ass Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is the most jankiest quarterback of his era. Come on, man. He is super duper janky. What will go wrong, can go wrong, will go wrong with janky ass Dak Prescott as your quarterback. So I'm sharing it with everybody. We live, man. So appreciate everybody for supporting the channel too. Out here multitasking, you know how we do. You're gonna talk about Bill when that Elie Seckbach. He went at 0 to 100 ninja real quick. So I spoke to Bill. Kind of told me what was. I seen Big Baby Anderson got arrested. It is what it is. Innocent until presumed guilty. I'm not gonna speak on that as of right now, but we are going to speak on PBC to Netflix, Oscar still in PBC fighters, and then you got the Bud controversy that popped back up out here in these streets. So, I mean, we're going to speak on all that. I'm letting everybody know your boy live. We live, baby. We live, baby. We live. But, I mean, we can start on the hand wrap thing. I mean, at the end of the day, they got to sell the rematch. As simple as that. You know, Bud did this, Bud did that, Bud cheated, Bud did. What's something wrong? Something was wrong with Errol. Which excuse they gonna stick with is the $1 million question. Is it that Bud was on steroids? It was Bud had loaded raps. Was it that Bud was? They doctored a video where they used Timothy Bradley voice from the New York talking about hand wraps and put it over Bud. So they're trying to do any and everything to try to diminish his win. And I continue to tell y'all that's why these dudes don't take chances in the sport of boxing. Because when they take chances, all y'all do is try to find a way to diminish it. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't even do the intro, bro. We ain't do the intro. We gotta do the intro. So excuse my ignorance out here. I did upgrade the soundboard like a week ago, but it wouldn't let me use it. For whatever reason it was, but got some new sounds on here today. So and it's tripping right now. So let's hurry. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, it's out here tripping. Hold on.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Yeah, you didn't upgrade. They upgraded and now it's doing some funny ass stuff. So I don't know, bro. You know, these developers do all these and then they do all these upgrades or whatever, and then they do all these upgrades and and then they don't even make sure all the tweaks is good. They don't even run betas and nothing like that. Everybody just trying to get their thing up. You know, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get into coding, I think, bro. Develop my own app out here in these streets, but shout out to Johnson. I see you, bro. But yeah, man, basically they bringing old stuff up, man. They got to set a rematch. You know, it was the weight, it was the hand wraps, it was steroids. You know, something was wrong with Errol. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, and then, you know, they giving this carpet muncher all this attention. I'm mad. Hold on, my bad. Y'all giving this carpet muncher all this attention, bro. Like he don't deserve this attention. He's a carpet muncher. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. Dude's a weirdo, and that's what he want the attention. You know, you love the attention. You would, right? Queens ninjas run, you ninjas. Ask Russell Simmons. I couldn't say that part. Um, but at the same time, man, bro, it is what it is. They gotta sell the rematch. They gotta push the narrative. And this is why dudes don't take box. This is why the dudes don't take fights. The fans, you know, they oh man, he don't deserve this fight. And then when they get the fight, then they try to get behind the guy that they was trying to protect. And then when the guy that they was trying to protect lose, then what's the next thing? Then it was to diminish the guy that won. You know, it ain't no winning. This is why guys don't take chances in the sport of boxing. It's simple as that. The fans don't appreciate it. They want to stream the fights. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. I stream it because it don't be about shit. And I say, you look at all the pay-per-views that was last year, you know, the best one, you know, real talk, when you say the most competitive one was Hector Luis Garcia versus Gervonta Davis. That was the most competitive pay-per-view that you had last year. Bar none. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all can say, well, I enjoy Errol Spence getting beat up. I enjoy Ryan getting stopped. But they wasn't competitive. Jamel and Canelo, nobody enjoyed that. Those games were not competitive. So say what you want to say, they weren't. But, you know, at the same time, with Crawford whole hand wrap situation, I mean, I wouldn't even respond to these dudes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes disappeared. They fell off the face of the earth. You know, they fell off the face of the earth. You know, they shut down their channels, and now the rematch coming. They just want to squeeze a couple more trolls out of it. Man, they ain't boxing fans. They ain't boxing fans. You know, if it's legal to stack your raps in Nevada, you don't hear nobody complain about Canelo. Canelo doing it. You know what I'm saying? Let him wrap his own hands. Earl can do the same thing. Now you knew your way, wrapped his hands the way folk wanted him to wrap his hands, and what'd he do? He wrapped them hands around that nigga. Pause. He wrapped them hands around that nigga, man.
I know that ain't who I think it
is. So, you know, like I said before, man, it is what it is, man. I just think it's funny. There ain't nothing to talk about in boxing for sure right now, especially to Bill when that Elie Seckbach. Really, Regis and Devin, the buzz ain't like really, you know, ain't really caught on yet. I mean, there ain't nothing been going on in boxing. Think about it for a minute. What's really been going on? You had Ngannou and Usyk. Outside of that, it's been a naked schedule. You know, the zone is the only one stepping up, putting on fights, but nobody really care about their fight. Nobody really care about their fights for real in the grand scheme of things when you look at the overall thing about boxing. And I heard that they chose not to put the ring belt up for the Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards. So, you know, but, you know, it ain't really nothing going on. I mean, Mayweather was going to probably be the biggest thing coming back December 9th. That didn't happen. Shakir fighting on the Thursday. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even Turkey Thursday he fighting on. He fighting on the Thursday. T.O. not fighting on Heisman night. No more Heisman night. Hella trash. It's really Devin and Regis. And, you know, nobody care about Rabizzi Ramirez fighting on Heisman night. I'm like, that's a waste of TV date. I mean, you got Andrade and Benavidez. That's going to be dope. And then Morale closing out the year for Showtime and closing out Showtime until Canelo come back next year. And then now you knew you was taking on old boy. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. We got to just wait and see, man. But right now, you know, nobody really stepped up and dominated the boxing schedule this year with PBC kind of like lacking a little bit. So
don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on us.
Yep, that's what Al Heyman said. Don't put this on us. We ain't got no TV dates, but yeah, he can wrap his hands the way he want to wrap his hands, and what Earl gonna do about it. Earl ain't making no excuses about it. You know, Earl seemed to be happy buying, you know, good dogs and all that type stuff. They spending their money, and that's all they care about. When that bag drop in, that's what they want. You know, but that is what it is. you know, but but uh but yeah, that is what it is. I ain't gonna spend too much time on that. He said you watching the Stevenson fight the next Thursday. Yeah, that is next Thursday. Something else happened next Thursday too, I want to say. Why is the 16th such an important date? Let me see. I think something else happened next Thursday too. Hold on. Something else happened. I don't know why the 16th sound important in my mind. Maybe I've got a deadline at work or something like this. I don't know. The 16th sound hella important. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what it is about the. Is that when the Hunger Games come out? I don't know, man. I tell y'all this, bro. I tell y'all that I got a lot of TV catch up on. I don't get a chance to watch shit. I only watch shit on my lunch break. But I tell y'all this though, no cap. Yeah, the Hunger Games come out like the 16th September. That's what it is. Got Viola Davis in it too. Shout out to her. But I tell y'all this, bro. The Boys on Netflix, fire. I mean on Amazon Prime, fire. But yeah, I watched the Shakira Stevenson fight. I really ain't got no choice. Ain't nothing else coming on. He said Bill Haney. So I'm gonna get on there. Everything revolves around Tank and Jamel with Elie. I'm gonna get to that. Shout out to Scotty. I'll go subscribe to World Combat Sports. Thursday night football. Yeah, Thursday night football too. But I was kind of thinking probably about the Hunger Games. It might be something else on that day. I don't be fucking remembering no more, man. This shit is a blur. Like y'all know we living in the last days because this time is flying by, bro. This time is flying by. You know, this time be flying by, bro. Let's go. We're gonna ride to real quick. I ain't gonna spend too much time on the smaller topics. Let's talk about Oscar. So Oscar talked about he offered the PBC fighters to come mess with him, but then then he turned around and said that that the contract is complicated, and he said the contract is kind of complicated. Somebody asked, can PBC fighters sign who they want to sign with if they don't have no network deal? And he said the contracts are complicated. And the thing about he would know that. He would know that, honestly. And at the end of the day, I just think it's for publicity, bro. Honestly, I think it's for publicity. That's what I think it is. It's for publicity. And it's simple as that. It's all publicity. He know he can't take those fighters. Because how he answered that question that the guy had. Here we go right here. It wasn't hard to pull up. So how he answered that question he asked. So he said, Oscar De La Hoya, a serious question. Based on your knowledge, is there anything on the PBC fighters contract that might have a loophole where fighters can leave PBC now they don't have a broadcast network similar to Rocky Hernandez and Pro Bellum? He says every single fighter at PBC has no promotional contract. Too complicated to explain because you all know the issue about boxing. So at the end of the day, he just admitting right there that they don't have the freedom to walk. So for me, it's all publicity. It's all publicity. It's all publicity, and that's just what it boiled down to, bro. And he just trying to get some traction going for his promotional company. That's what he trying to do. He trying to get some traction for his promotional company. But But he know what's up, bro. He can't just go in there and steal Al Heyman's fighters, and it's just as simple as that. And ain't none of them going over to Oscar De La Hoya neither. Most of them was already with Oscar De La Hoya. Let's not forget. Most of them was already with Oscar, and what happened? Oscar dropped the ball. Jamil go to purse bid. Jamil dropping that belt. God might not see Jamil Charlo fight again, to be honest, bro. He ain't trying to fight Tim Tszyu. Man, he got his money. That's what he wanted. Y'all might see Jamil Charlo might come back looking like fat bastard. Jamil ain't hungry to fight no more. Jamil ain't hungry to fight no more. That's as simple as that, bro. He ain't hungry, bro. He ain't hungry at all. And that's the honest truth.
You owe me, man. I owe you shit. You owe me, Franklin.
Nigga, Jamil Charlo talking to that back rod Montevelli into his mandatory. He like, man, I don't owe you shit. He like, I don't owe you shit. Hell no, Jamil like, I don't owe you shit. Man, Jamil like, I don't owe you shit, man. But yeah, Oscar De La Hoya know he ain't gonna do shit. Let's keep it real. De La Hoya know he ain't about to steal nobody fighters. They ain't going with them. Al Heyman got them on the string. It's all publicity with Oscar. Call me if you need some work, man. Oscar, you barely getting days on the zone. Man, the word on the street is this. I ain't never said this before. Word on the street is everything go through Eddie on the zone. That's the word on the street. Everything go through Eddie Hearn on the zone. I heard that's another reason Al Heyman don't want to do no work on his own. Everything go through Eddie Hearn. So that's what they really saying. He said Vegas rooms on the low. Oh yeah, I ain't taking no Thursday off before. I ain't really trying to take no days off for the holidays. I need all my fetty. Because once you take them hours, ain't no more OT on them hours neither. They straight pay. Can't believe Stevenson on Thursday. It's because of Formula One. But yeah, De La Hoya ain't speaking. I ain't hit no shit. So what else we got to talk about before we get to Devin? I'm gonna cook on the longest on that one. All right, so you got the rumor that PBC going to Netflix thanks to Jake Paul. Low key, they've been doing boxing documentaries. They've been doing boxing documentaries for a minute, going back to Counterpunch with Peter Quillen and Christopher Colbert before he turned pro, or when he turned pro. They got a Jake Paul documentary. They got a Tyson Fury documentary. So they got multiple, combat sports documentaries on the zone as well too. And at the end of the day, on Netflix, Netflix got to compete with Hulu. Hulu got live sports. They got to compete with the other platforms. Disney got its partner with Hulu. So I don't understand why they just don't probably partner with the zone. That might make a lot of sense, but yeah, also Netflix kind of want to get into some type of streaming gaming too, where you can rent games and stream them from Netflix or something like that. So Netflix got a couple ideas cooking to stay relevant, and they just raised their prices up by $2 more. But I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work, because it sounds like they just want to do a pilot episode. So how's the live streaming gonna work on Netflix? That's the question. How the live streaming gonna work? What the production gonna look like? Because they don't have live streaming sports or live nothing. They don't do live plays. They don't do other live sports, so it's fairly new. And at the end of the day, how many people are gonna be interested in actually watching it? How many homes are gonna be at Netflix because of boxing? You literally can stream everything on Netflix through your Fire Stick. So how many people actually gonna buy Netflix to watch boxing? How many of they subscribers are actually gonna watch is the $1 million question. But also, it's all about how many new subscribers they're gonna bring to the table. That's what they want to know. How many new subscribers are they going to bring to the table? What's going to be the retention rate? How much money can we rake in with these new subscribers or whatever? And at the end of the day, Al Heyman is just going where he can do what he want to do. It's as simple as that. Al Heyman is going to do what Al Heyman wants to do. And to me, that's the problem. That's the problem. So that's the problem. And at the end of the day, for him, man, it's just to the point where, you know, if he not gonna make the fights that people want to see in a timely manner, it don't matter where he go. He can go to BET Plus, he can go to Lifetime, he can go wherever he want to go to. It's not gonna matter. So is he gonna make these fights in a timely manner, or he gonna keep throwing bullshit out there? That's all he want to do. This is why, you know, Amazon don't want to put a guarantee up. This is why the Zone don't want to put a guarantee up. This is why a lot of these other places do not want to put a guarantee up. It's as simple as that. He don't want to give the fans the fights they want to see, and then when he give you the fights that you want to see, don't none of them live up to the bill because you waited so long. Or they took Ryan Garcia and they drained Ryan Garcia. I seen what Robert Garcia said about Tank Davis possibly fighting the mozzarella guy, the guy he got a lightweight. Talk about they gonna put all these stipulations on him, and that's what they do. If he put all them stipulations on Ryan Garcia, what are you gonna do to Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, guys like that? Like, come on. This is what the faces of boxing do now. Oh, you can't wear these gloves. You can't do this, that, and the third. Tank Davis is one non-confident guy, bro. And I put that on everything I love. He don't have no confidence.
Swore for God and 2 white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
Yeah, you heard Shannon. What you say, Shannon?
swore for God and 2 white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
Come on, let's keep it real. These dudes get in there and they finally do fight each other, and then you get a shit show like Pacquiao and Mayweather. These motherfuckers Chicago ballroom hustling, holding on to each other. Holding on. It's super hard when the love is gone, and that's no lie. Man, come on, bro. Come on, man. And Jake Paul keep bouncing around from network to network. Jake Paul bounce around like a hoe. Like a neighborhood hood rat looking to get some cheese. And Jake Paul be bouncing everywhere. Jake Paul be going here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there. You know what I'm saying? If Jake Paul was so valuable, why don't nobody lock him up to a network deal? That's why when Tank say, well, you know, I'm the face of boxing, then why Showtime ain't lock you up to a network deal like they did Canelo Alvarez? Come on. That's where you got to just ask the right questions, bro. He don't have no value for real. Like he say he got value. That's why Floyd just started saying he was the TBE, and everybody just running with it. Just like everybody was running with, well, you know, Errol Spence just gonna walk too. He too big, too strong for Terrence Crawford. Everybody was just running with that narrative because they heard somebody else saying it was popular. Just because something popular don't make it true. You know, it don't make it true. Don't make it mean it's gonna come there. And people hate the harsh reality. This is why when I said PBC was gonna get put off the network. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said, oh, see, they still here. And they got put off the network. Everybody hid they tail. Well, you know, Espinoza said they still gonna be around. No, that's not what he said. People hate the truth, bro. I'm trying to tell you. If you one of the YouTubers that tell the truth, 9 times out of 10, you're not popular, no matter what genre you in. And then the guys that told the truth, that tell the truth and got some type of steam or some type of following, those are the type of people that they've been around for a long ass time. YouTube algorithm push pandering a lot. But then again, you can't even blame the algorithm either because people love to be lied to. Imagine if the media told people the truth, what type of shit anarchy to be going on. Come on, man. People hate the truth, man. Al Heyman is just gonna go to Netflix. If he get the deal, he gonna go over there and do the same shit over and over again. He gonna give you more trash on top of more trash. He don't have nothing left. He don't have nothing left. What the fuck do y'all want to see from PBC, bro? Tell me. Tell me what do PBC got but a bunch of pussies?
Smell something? Definitely smell something. My hair. I smell pussy.
Come on. What do PBC got that y'all want to see? Name the fights that PBC got that you want to see. You can even put other promotional companies in there. Come on. You know. You know. You know, so that's the crazy thing about it. Every when you look at everything, bro, there's no, he's gonna continue to do the same. They don't have nothing to see no more. So ask yourself, what I'm asking the question, y'all think long and hard about it before I switch to Elie Seckbach. That's gonna be the last half of the video I'm gonna do. Think long and hard about what I'm saying. What PBC fight you can mix Tank up with other promotional companies and all that shit? Well, no, now you got to come to YouTube. Now you got to come to Netflix. You know what I'm saying? No, now you got to come on. They don't have nothing that you want to see no more. What you want to see? Come on, what you want to see? It's only so many ways you can eat crab, motherfucker. Shit, only so many ways you can eat chicken wings. Y'all ninjas in the air frying now, roasted, fried, on the grill. What they got that you want to see, bro? Please, and ain't nobody answered the question. What intergalactic fucking fight they got that you want to see? None. What you dying to see? In your wildest dreams, what you want to see? Wilder versus Andy Ruiz? Come on, what else you want to see? What they got? Tank and Shakur, Tank and Devin? They ain't got no inner fights that you want to see. I don't want to see Jamel Charlo fight no more. Don't care to see Jamal Charlo fight no more. Who else they got? Canelo Alvarez going back to the zone in a couple fights. So you want to borrow him? It's going to be, unless he fighting Bivol, don't really care. Benavidez Andrade. After that, what else he going to fight? Benavidez Canelo? I doubt that happened. Benavidez Canelo is the best fight they got. Unless the Charlo twins going to fight each other. I don't even want to see Errol fight Jamil no more. Come on, what fight do you, and ain't nobody answered the question yet. Bills Mafia. Boy, y'all ain't even making the playoffs over there in Buffalo. Trash.
Anarchy! I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
Come on, man. The Bills ain't even going to, it's anarchy in Buffalo.
Anarchy! I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
Come on, man.
Swappable God and two white men.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. Eastside League salute the Bills trash. He said boxing is unregulated. The people who make the rules are the same people who break the rule. Bernard Hopkins on Joe Rogan. Exactly. It's all about money. Shout out to my brother, Coach Malachi, True Media Boxing Radio. Go subscribe to his channel. Sarah All 5 Player. Shout out to Brooklyn. He said PBC land of setup fights. Man, bro, land of tune-ups. You want a can of tune-up fish? Go over to PBC. That's all they giving y'all ninjas is tune-ups. The PBC dumpster fire has silenced half the YouTube boxing. CJ always was right when it came to the whack company. Al didn't have the plan then or now. Man, his plan is to continue to milk the cow until them titties fell off that cow. I'm trying to tell you what the plan is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's the plan. The plan is to squeeze the motherfucking cow nipples until the motherfuckers fall off. So, they can go with OJ Paul over there. They can go put them on streaming and all that. That's only because they can't get the NBA. They can't get the NFL. They probably can't get the MLS. They can't get the MLB. They can't get nothing. They was talking about streaming video games on Netflix, bruh. They trying to hang around. It's hard to compete to HBO Max. It's hard to compete with Hulu when they got live sports and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All these new apps every day, it's a new app. The Foot Locker app gonna be on that motherfucker in a minute, bro. So we know what it is, bro. Netflix out here getting whipped. Let's get to the main event. Let's talk about Elie Seckbach and Bill Haney for the most part. Now, when I was in Vegas, I actually ran into Elie Seckbach. We was at the Jose Ramirez fight with and the Josh Taylor fight. And the funny thing about it is I had just got done interviewing Jack Catterall, right? And when I got got done with interviewing Jack Catterall, you know, this is how I ended up meeting the guy, right? And like I said, I've never met, other than that time we had there in Vegas for a hot second. I don't know, right? But I interviewed Jack Catterall, and then we had a nice conversation off air with him, like a log. He's a nice guy. Like Jack Catterall is the nicest guy you're gonna meet, right? He's a really good dude, man, calm dude. We talked to him, and he signed gloves and did an interview and answered all the questions and all that stuff. And then, I left and went to go talk to somebody else, and and then Elie came up to me. He was like, "Did that guy talk to you over there?" I said, "Yeah, he gave me an interview." He said he wouldn't talk to me. Now, I don't know why he wouldn't talk to Elie Seckbach, but a lot of people feel a certain type of way. Bill Haney, basically said that Elie was a culture vulture. Man, we can play it. He said Elie was a culture vulture. And I spoke to him on the phone. So I got the entire side of the story, where he was coming from. And it's a lot of hate. And a lot of the hate is he has an allegiance to PBC. And what PBC do is, they give guys like Elie Seckbach, and I told Bill this, they give them access. And in access, they go out there and what they do is they go fight the good fight for PBC. It's like a game. And they feel like it's an allegiance to PBC and not allegiance to boxing. But here we go.
Public service announcement. We got a fake reporter doing fake news by the name of Elie Seckbach. Not only is this scumbag doing fake news and being a culture vulture, but he's also pitting young African Americans against each other. Black brothers, brown brothers, and alike. Instead of pushing this boxing agenda forward and asking the right questions and the tough questions, he's creating dissension and division with a microphone and capitalizing on it financially while leaving others to repatch relationships that have been built over quite some time. I say, let the fighters and the teams do the arguing, the debating, the fussing, the fighting, only to make up because they have a mutual respect for their positions. Let's not let some scumbag reporter who's never boxed a day of his life, never helped anyone in boxing. Public service announcement. We got a fake reporter.
So you heard him. And if you don't know, Elie Seckbach really got his name. He was interviewing Kobe Bryant back in the day and guys like that. But that's how he kind of got his name or whatever. Now I don't understand, him and Beauty Shop used to do basketball, so I don't understand how they end up getting to boxing. I know Neil from Hoop Jab, he did both, and then he started really fucking with boxing after they locked him out from the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. So I think Neil covers the Lakers and the Clippers. So you can check his channel out, Hoop Jab. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, it's just to the point where a lot of these dudes came into boxing and, these reporters ain't got to know nothing. That's why I keep telling y'all, that's why I don't really believe in reporters voting on guys to get into the Hall of Fame, because a lot of these dudes hold shit against a lot of these reporters hold personal agendas or personal grievances against these guys, and that's what's happening with Bill and Devin. See, PBC don't like Devin Haney because he ain't signed over there with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? That's why Mayweather was trying to get that's why they was trying to get Mayweather to fight December 9th to bump Devin off that day. That's my belief, right? And at the end of the day, he keep calling out Tank and all that type of stuff. So, they feel like, he should have signed over there. Came up in Mayweather jump, but he wasn't the only one. Cashflow Diaz signed the Top Rank and then signed to Floyd Mayweather. And basically what they try to, get they media to do is do their dirty work. This is why Elie get multiple credentials when he go to PBC. He feel like, well, I got a close relationship with Tank and the Charlos and all them, and he echoing with Paul Malignaggi saying, or Devin ain't did this, and Devin was what did Bill tell me? He said that Devin is not a success. How is Devin not a success? How is Devin not a success, bro? How not becoming undisputed is not being successful? How is, you and your father starting off independent in Mexico, going, making our way to Atlanta and fighting in ballrooms, getting a deal. How is that not successful? What was that interview with Adrian Broner? Where Mark Kriegel told him, being 3 division champion is nothing. And AB checked him like, it's nothing to you, but it's something to me. How is that nothing? You can't diminish what he did. You let your personal feelings get in there. And this is the problem in boxing, bro. This is a huge problem in boxing. You got media members like Elie Seckbach that create fans, and they tell them every reason why they shouldn't want to watch the fight. Tell me I'm lying. That starts from there. The promoters, the PR people, they have guys like Elie Seckbach pushing narratives on why you guys really don't want to see the Devin Haney fight. Leonard Ellaby come out there and tell you guys why you really don't. Oh man, his numbers. You look at the business and all that. Man, PBC steadily saying that, but their business is they ain't got no network. Their business is they ain't got no network. And if we gonna have a divide amongst promotional companies, right? If we're gonna have a divide amongst promotional companies, that's fine. Don't report on Top Rank fights. Don't report on the zone fight. Just promote and just interview and talk to PBC fighters and do PBC fights. Right? That's my whole thing. Just do PBC fights. Just stay over there at PBC if that's what we're gonna do. That's it. Do that. But they sit here and they diminish Devin Haney and other fighters that's with other promotional companies just because they with other promotional companies. That don't make no sense. And there's some of them PBC fighters that they be dissing too. Let's keep it a bean. It's some of them PBC fighters that they low-key don't like. Nestor Gibbs was a huge PBC guy, but then again, I heard that he snaked Deontay Wilder. You invite somebody to your Sucaso, your house. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these ninjas is busters, bruh. And like I said, I ain't really speaking on them. That's just what I heard from this. I ain't saying nothing bad about them, but that's just what I heard. A lot of these dudes is busters, bro. They financial opportunists, bro. That's all this is about, getting the opportunity. you know. And Bill told me like he don't mind if the brothers, you know, go back and forth about Devin and Shakur and believe in what they want to believe. But, you know, Elie Seckbach shouldn't be putting his nose in there because he ain't got a dog in the race. He don't fuck with Shakur Stevenson like that. You got to remember, he got mad because Bud Crawford denied him an interview. So did Town Business, but Town Business didn't go into a crusade to destroy Terrence Crawford. He did go into a crusade. He, you know, he ain't taking personal. A lot of y'all, man, act like women. Y'all can't handle rejection, bro. That's like talking to women, bro. It's gonna be some girls that gonna be like, no, I was talking to a chick at Walmart, shot my shot. She said, no, you think I said, bitch, you fuck you, you know? No, it kept it moving. It ain't nothing personal. She wasn't interested, so be it. How many people, you know, told me, oh, no, I can't do an interview. I do an interview and never got back to me. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna hold it against you, bro. It'd be nice if you communicate like, oh, no, I ain't going to be able to make it, blase, blah, cool. But if you don't, I ain't going to hold no personal event against you. I'm not going to ask you for an interview again. But Elie Seckbach is one of them emotional ass niggas, and he feel like he has the you know, allegiance to PBC. And if that's how y'all feel, no, don't go support Top Rank. They do all that shit talking about Top Rank, The Zone, Golden Boy, Sky Sports, Boxer. They do all this shit talking, but come after the fight, everybody got a post-fight reaction video or everybody got live commentary. All these dudes is financial opportunists. This all this shit is about the money. These dudes getting, as media members, you shouldn't get too close to one party, bro. That's just what it is. You getting so close that your opinion is not an opinion now it's this, that, and the third. And I'm glad Terrence Crawford called out Elie Seckbach for all that hating he was doing. You know what I'm saying? After he beat Terrence Crawford. I'm glad. Let's call a spade a spade. But don't nobody want to talk about the truth, dude. Paul Manasseh, hey, well, you know what we used to say about Devin Haney, man. Why is it when a brother, you know, get a head start in life, you know, or it's kind of like that billionaire, what was his name, that paid off all the debt at Morehouse, all they student loan debt, and then they start opening investigations and talking to his ex-wife and all this type of shit, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this free game right here. This is why they want you to get married. This is why you see, like, you know, when you get up there in the corporate ladder a lot, you don't see too many bachelors. You might see some widows, a widow. I don't know what a male widow is called. You will see some widowers up there. But 9 times out of 10, when you see, like, you know, marriage is part of the corporate ladder. I mean, you'll see a lot of college basketball coaches that's married. A lot of NBA head coaches that's married. A lot of that's part of the deal. You know, Jeff Bezos had to get remarried, you know, alimony, but you know, a lot of them, they want you to be married. They want you to have kids and have a family so they can control your ass. It's all part of control. They know the first thing you're gonna do as a man is protect your family. That's why they want you to have a family. A bachelor, you look at the numbers. This is actual facts. Look at the statistics. As a bachelor, you're less likely to get promotions and they less likely to give you raises. When you have a family and you have a wife and kids, they're more likely to give you promotion and raises. Part of the marriage aspect of it is to control you. It's all about control. They know you're going to protect your wife, or, you know, then, you know, that's what they did to Martin Luther King. You know, they had pictures of Martin Luther King infidelity, and they tried to get Coretta Scott King to turn against Martin Luther King. They need somebody close to you to hurt you, or to use them as leverage to get to you. It's no different than them superhero movies. What's the superhero's usually his biggest weakness? Somebody close to him. Lois Lane, Superman, Spider-Man, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy. That's the weakness. That's why they want you to get married. That's why they want you to have a family so they can leverage something over your head. That's what I be trying to like. This is all the stuff I learned from just looking around the internet and reading and shit. That's what they want. That's what they truly want. They want to hurt you. They need some type of leverage. A bachelor ain't got shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? If you a bachelor, what you got to lose? And riddle me that. What you got to lose as a bachelor? Nothing. You free, you knocking down hoes. I mean, nothing. But nonetheless, Elie Seckbach, bro, it is what it is. It's just a biasness at its highest degree. That's what it is for Elie Seckbach. It's a biasness at its highest degree. And so PBC say hate on Devin Haney. That's what he gonna do. He one of them fake ass niggas, man. One of them fake ass reporters, bruh. And imagine he's sitting there with Adrian Broner, and he's sitting there with Deontay Wilder and all that stuff. Imagine what he's saying behind them ninjas' backs. Imagine what he's saying behind them ninjas' backs, bro. I already know his type. I know his type. Imagine what he's saying behind their backs. Y'all be letting anybody infiltrate. Name me one boxer reporter. Name me one boxer reporter, bruh, with the access to Elie Seckbach got that's black. I'll fucking wait. I'll wait. I don't even think Brian Custer got that type of access. I'll wait. We're running back. I'll wait. I thought so. Black people are so more likely, and I ain't gonna lie. Non-black people, white people be so nice. They be walking around so happy and shit, smiling and shit, man. I see why y'all fuck with the white women. I see why, man. I was walking the other day out the gym, a white lady smiled at me. She was so nice and pleasant and shit. I don't even use to smile. I smile back at her white ass. I'm like, man, white people just be happy. They got a lot to be happy about. Black women, man, they walk around with an attitude, boy. Yo, man, Jesus Christ. I see why y'all don't shoot y'all shot at black women unless they at the bar or some shit. Mad disrespectful. They walk around mad as hell. I remember this one black lady told me on on TikTok. I did the video. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89. I did and she was like, just because we're walking around looking angry or we don't smile doesn't mean we don't want to talk. Man, how the fuck we know that? You know what I'm saying? How we know that? If you walking around and you got an angry face on, you less likely to get approached. Tell me I'm wrong. And that's why a lot of these brothers get white women, bruh. You know, you talk to a white girl, hey, my name, Clarence, blah, 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 blah. And they all so nice and pleasant and shit. But I tell you, a lot of these black women getting humbled, bruh. A lot of these sisters out here getting humbled. They're a little bit more softer now. Trust and believe me. I'm out here. Why is Jamal fighting that cripple who got shot? Hey, man, he been off for 2 years, bruh. You know, and it's a non-title fight. The NBA kicked him out because he was trying to get them to donate to him, etc. Is that true? Elie Seckbach trying to get them to donate. Some people fuck up a good thing. Basketball is hard to compete in the media. Yeah. You know, Gilbert Arenas, even though I don't like what he be saying, you know, most of the time he sound like an idiot. He do shit for shock value. I know his type. But if you can find a lane, you know, you can find a good lane, you know, you'll be in there. But it's definitely not as popular as it used to be. AB definitely checked him asking, Mark, have you ever boxed in? Can't say what matter. But like I was saying, getting back to my original point, man, about Elie Seckbach, you see how quick they allow Elie Seckbach. You see how quick they allow Elie Seckbach to they welcome into his home, they welcome him in, and Deontay Wilder the only one that allowed the brothers to come in like that for real. How they let Elie get all this special access and shit, man. If you ever interview, man, then you interview a black fighter, he can be a bottom of the, who you with? Who your media man? I remember Baby Mama's boy. Hold on, let me drop one of Blues bombs real quick. I remember Baby Mama boy, but after I dropped this Blues bomb, I explained it. You know, I don't know what's going on with Kobe ass, but Kobe ain't
Belief about
No, I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
And I remember I forget what fight this ninja was at. And I forget what fight this ninja was at, but it was after a fight and he tried to interview Clarissa Shields, right? And Clarissa Shields was like, who you with? Clarissa Shields was like, what media outlet you with? I'm like, and that's how it be. You be trying to interview certain people. Black people, like, who you with? What media you with? Or where you from, nigga? What set you like, damn, nigga, I just asked like I want to ask you a couple questions. You know what I'm saying? You be like, no, I just got a couple questions I'm trying to ask you. You like, damn. You like, I don't even want it. I remember Tom telling me try to interview one of them dudes on Top Rank. I'm not gonna say the dude's name. I forget his name anyway. I get them ninjas mixed up. And he basically was like, he basically dissed that nigga. And then they had to tell him like who he was, whatever, and all that. And he tried to come back and interview. I think Tom was like, I'm good, bro. You know, and that's crazy, bro. You got to be in the media to see it, bro. You know. You know. So, yeah. But yeah, man, you know, they allow Elie to get all this access. I see somebody say Radio Raheem. That's one. I can say that. Radio Raheem got a lot of connections, though. I seen him with Dave Chappelle and Kanye. You know. But yeah, they allow him to come in and do all this shit and all that. Man, I don't be having. Like, remember when Elie was with Jamel Charlo? He dissed the local dummy box community. You know, and how many other people, you know, made videos about this? How many of the pro-black child? I'm telling y'all, bro, all this is for monetary reasons only, bro. Like the cokehead that's always pandering and shit, it's for monetary reasons only. And the people that pander on this shit to make money and pander, and I hate to say this chick name, but like Cynthia G, when she used to be pro-black and stuff, and she didn't see her numbers jumping up, so she started being anti-black and all her numbers went up. You see a lot of them Trump channels, you know, all their numbers went up and they got all their numbers and stuff of that nature. All the channels that was hating on black women and shit like that, you know, like Tommy Sotomayor, their numbers went up hella high, right? Their numbers went up hella high. You know, but at the end of the day, when you make a deal with the devil, it's always reckoning day. Your integrity is on the line, bro. So you do all that pandering and all that lying, you're living your truth. Okay, you getting the money. You getting all the followers, but I ain't doing that shit. I ain't about to lie to not a lot of people, bro. It ain't that important to me, bro. He said, I don't know, man. I don't put it past Ness. He a rat. Word on the street. I seen the paperwork. Hot day, but hit the like button, ho. 913 Boxer salute. Shout out to Kansas City. Didn't y'all get the win over the Dolphins? Dolphins can't be the team to win a record. The Bills defense. The Bills don't run the ball. So when you throw the ball around like that, bro, and you throw the ball like that, your defense don't get a chance to rest. You know, I'll put the link in the chat if somebody want to come on real quick. I ain't about to be on too much longer. I'm trying to watch this Pistons game. I should have went down there, but not on no Monday, bro. I wasn't going to ring. I wasn't going to work. I went down there because I'm gonna hit the casino up. I'm for sure gonna gamble. I like roulette. Yeah, Radio Raheem probably a few, but he don't even be with people like Elie Seckbach do. Elie Seckbach be in niggas' homes and shit. And the shit I heard that Robert Garcia said, man, if that person released a video of Robert Garcia allegedly said about black people, bro, oh my God. I don't think it's no shocker though. And I like Robert Garcia. You know, I'm definitely an open book. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Oh shit! How I put my earphones to this shit though?
Oh yeah, I think it's like a setting or some shit. It's a setting or something on there. Look next to your the three dots by the microphone and shit.
I got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you A1.
Oh, all right, bet. Yeah. No, I appreciate you sending the link, yo. I've been watching your channel for like a long ass time, yo. I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, shout out to Baltimore, bro.
Yeah, you probably facts. Appreciate that, man. You from Detroit, right? Yeah. But yeah, though, no, I've been fucking with your channel for a little minute, yo, since like I really want to say like I think like 2018, 2019. Yeah, like 2018, 2019, because you was one of the first boxing motherfuckers that I saw like making the content and shit for real. Of course, I saw some other motherfuckers. I started seeing the niggas like Fanon and all them niggas, Showbiz and all them. But I'm like, yeah, them niggas. I started seeing they was all part of the one community. Not that I had nothing against them, but like dudes was saying, like with the Elie dude, like some of them niggas be having their own agendas for real. Which you know what I mean? I don't knock that shit. You like who you like, but some of them, some of the motherfuckers do got agendas and shit. You know what I mean? They get.
But when you a media person, you owe your fans objectivity.
Yeah, you do.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
You do, but a lot of these motherfuckers ain't see that. It's like anybody can become a media motherfucker with this YouTube shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like they start a page and they get hot. You know what I mean? Like, you know how that go.
And they let the goofiest niggas get the hottest though.
Yeah, real shit.
It's not a talent. It's not because Blue Blood don't have no talent. Motherfuckers retarded.
Blue Blood, I was shocked. He one of them ones. He actually kind of started trying to be like neutral for real, like, and then Errol tried shit on him, like,
because he seen all this shit coming, nigga. He seen where this shit was going, bro. He seen where this shit was coming. He knew PBC was going down. That nigga tried to jump off a sinking ship. Anybody that got any inside information, they seen where this PBC shit was going. We knew for years this shit was going down.
Man, I remember. Look, not to cut you off. I remember you said this shit a while ago. Like before I heard anybody talking about this shit, I was like, my man Goodfella said that shit a minute ago, and I don't really believe everything everybody say. Like I don't fully believe it. But once I started hearing other motherfuckers, then they came out and said they was out of bed. I said, see, my man called that a while ago, and they be saying he be lying. Like, well, you got certain people that don't like you. Like, so they'll try to call you fat boy and shit. I forgot what channels it was, but motherfucker tried to discredit another motherfucker and all this. I'm like, whole time, my man, he called that shit though, for real. That's why I fuck with. That's why I still been rocking with your channel all this time.
Yeah, I don't be paying them niggas no attention because them niggas don't know nothing, bro. I speak to all type of. I know the dude that wrote the PBC contracts for most of the fighters, bro.
Yeah, fast. Yeah, you definitely know what you be talking about, man.
Man, I know what all they kind. That's why when Jamel said he got undisputed, he got $10 million. I knew he was telling facts. I knew he was speaking facts. Radio Raheem don't got access but he don't be with fighters like Elie be with fighters. You know what I'm saying? Elie be at niggas' cribs. Elie be at niggas' hotel rooms. Like Radio Raheem, he be with people, but it don't be to the extent that Elie do.
Hey, CJ, I got a question though. You think, and I fuck with Bill. You think Bill would be saying this if he was talking highly favored of his son, though?
No, I talked to him personally about it.
Oh,
when he said it, he basically said that really pissed him off was that when he said his son wasn't no success. That's when he got mad. I'm like, how are you a boxing reporter that can say is somebody not successful? Just off of that. He trying to discredit him because of PBC. That's why Floyd tried to fight on the same day as that nigga, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
You think, CJ? You think that was just a rumor though?
No, that shit was real as hell, dog. That's why they scrapped the show. They scrapped that whole day, bro. When Floyd didn't fight on that date, that whole date gone, bro. They gave it to they put the date on with what's the kid name from the Cuban kid, David Morale. They gave that fight. They gave David Morale December 16th on Showtime. Yeah, when Floyd decided not to fight. Yeah, when Floyd decided not to fight, bro, they scrapped that whole December 9th day. That's how I knew it was real.
I think, and Dan, and you know what? It probably was real, but I think Floyd saw the backlash and shit people were saying about that shit, and I think he just was like, "No, fuck
it." He couldn't get the opponent.
Yeah. Oh, he couldn't get the opponent.
Conor McGregor didn't want to fight because Dana White get a percentage of his fight purse. So he was like, "No." They said they couldn't get in touch with Khabib, and then he refused to rematch Pacquiao. Them the three guys they want to see him fight. So he couldn't get the opponent that they wanted to see in the ring, so they scrapped the whole date.
Yeah, Floyd would have been fucked up had he went through with that shit, man. That would have been crazy.
It could have been Al Heyman, though. Mad because Devin ain't signed. Probably ain't had shit to do with Floyd. That's why Floyd probably was like, no. Floyd probably was like, I don't know, bro. He didn't take the fight date. I just think that's some whole ass shit, dog. He be helping these fighters, and then for him to step there and try to outshine Devin Haney, I just didn't respect that. I didn't respect the idea that shit was some whole. Out of all the dates we had, there ain't nobody fight. All these few weeks we had shit, these niggas, then nobody really fought nothing. Nobody fight next Saturday. I don't think nobody fighting this Saturday. That's the one thing I hate about boxing. They all want to pile up on the same fucking day.
Yeah.
They all want to put 4 or 5 shows on the same day. Like I said before, you got to watch on your computer. You got to watch on your phone. You got to watch you got 4 or 5 devices going on top of college football. Maybe you watch the NBA or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro. Yeah. He said Brian Custer don't have access for sure. Look at who's pushed Elie his whole career. Elie will stop a YouTuber from asking a boxer. Yo, and I'm telling y'all that about Elie Seckbach. Elie Seckbach ain't nothing but a mold for PBC. You could be asking like, well, Tank, why you don't want to fight that? Whoa, Tank, look at those Balenciaga shoes you got on. He do that shit, man. I used to think it was an accident, but he do that shit on purpose, bro. Anytime you ask a tough question, go ahead.
Is it true that nigga was covering Kobe Bryant at one point?
Yeah, he got videos on his channel. Yeah, Scotty just said he got kicked out because he tried to get the NBA to donate to him. I could believe that. Yeah, my homie Neil, he cover the Clippers right now in the Lakers. It's called his channel called Hoop Jab. He used to cover boxing until they didn't let all the men like him, Dante, Hustle Boss. I don't think Hustle Boss got in either. I could be wrong, but for sure him and a lot of the other YouTubers, they didn't let them into the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. So he stopped covering boxing after that. He stopped going to the shows. He's like, fuck that. Hustle Boss started back covering boxing. And when you stop doing videos on YouTube, you lose that momentum, it's hard to pick it back up, bro.
Yeah, I bet, man. That's some pussy shit though, like you were saying. I get it, as far as like boxers, you want to control your own narrative and shit like that. Like, well, you should just do some LeBron James shit, man. Start your own podcast if you're gonna do some shit like that. I mean, like kind of like what Tank did in a way, but like some of that shit do be crazy. Like you want to treat the black dude this way. You get what I'm saying? Who been busting their ass for you all this time, all these years, but then you get a nigga, a fly-by-night motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just because they want to suck your dick or something, you just get them everything. Like, that shit be crazy to me. No loyalty.
Yeah, bro. Man. For real, bro. He rode with Prince. Oh, Elie said, you talking about Radio Raheem? Yeah, he was with David. When Kanye went crazy, he was with Dave Chappelle and them. Shout out to Ronnie. He said, what did Robert Garcia? I ain't about to say that. I only heard what he said, but somebody got it on camera and they can't release it. They refuse to release it. I understand why. He said that what AB robe just joining. don't know. Rob, I don't know what you're talking about. You got to re-clarify that. Support the channel, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Marcos Chaz say PBC going to BLK Prime. Nah. I mean, it'd be interesting, bro. We got to know something because Tank fighting. Everybody fighting in the first quarter next year. Tank supposed to be fighting early. Errol Spence and Crawford supposed to be fighting early. Keith Theonis, Lara, Danny Garcia. So some going to strike. He said Devin Haney hate is strange at this point. Well, the one thing, Drizzy, about the Devin Haney hate is better BL get a lot of the same hate too, and they both practice Islam. You know what I'm saying? So they both practice the Islam or some type of form of it. And you notice they get a lot of hate. Ever since 9/11, they got a lot of hate. You know, they had to go into hiding and shit. So they get a tremendous amount of hate. And one of the guys had to explain it to me at Best Buy and shit about the hate that they actually getting and all that stuff. So so that's one of the reasons you see a lot of, you know, Islamic fighters, bro, that practice that, man, they get a lot of hate. And I think that's what it got to do. And I heard, you know, some of the brothers that kind of practice that in Philly don't really like Devin Haney and some of the stuff that he be doing. But my thing is this, bro, a lot of the stuff that y'all be doing in Philly that y'all practice Islam, bro, it's not totally religious. Y'all be doing some wild shit. I ain't here to judge nobody religion or nothing like that, but y'all done shit in y'all past, and you know, Gilly done said some wild shit and done some wild shit in his past, and the kid is young. It's like the dude get a lot of hate, and I don't really understand this shit or whatever. I really don't.
You know what it is. You know what it is, CJ. You know who Bill remind me of a little bit because they going against the system, kind of like what LeVar Ball did. They hating how Yo believed in his son, and instead of him signing all his shit off to Floyd Mayweather or whoever, they bet on themselves. They use their connections, use their relationships, and they built themselves up, man. Like he doing what you supposed to do. You know what I mean, with your son, or what you would want to do. You get what I mean? Like they get that same hate, man, and I don't really.
And they say, "Oh, he came from money." I never really understand that about black people, where it's dishonorable to come from a good background. It's dishonorable for your people to have a car or have collateral. You got to start from the bottom to be cool and shit. That shit was always goofy to me because I was one of those people that my people had a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I wasn't rich, but I wasn't poor. I wasn't in poverty. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing you notice about the kids in poverty, you know, the one thing about it, they all had like Jordans on and nice clothes on, but a lot of times you go to their cribs and they was dirt poor and shit. When it was time to get a car in high school, them niggas couldn't afford a car and shit like that. A lot of motherfuckers was living off, you know, scraps and shit like that. And it's a, you know, this badge of honor. Now you got, you know, I think the number one thing that really pushes, especially teen culture, other than like hip hop or whatever, pop music and shit, or that whole culture, is women. A lot of dudes do things to get women. And a lot of the women and the teenage girls, you know, they like the thugs, they like the hood shit and all that type of shit. So a lot of motherfuckers want to fit into that mold, but it's cool. It's cool to be clean cut. It's cool to talk proper. It's cool to have shit.
CJ, facts. And you know what's so crazy? You know what I don't get about that when they say, "Well, he came from money." Any real motherfucker that know that okay, you want to say yo come from money? Well, tell it how it is. Like yo grinded for that though. Like real niggas, we respect that. Like damn, yo, your father made it out and made it big. Like for you to, you know what I mean? Your father wasn't no lawyer, no doctor. Like he grinded for that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like how can the motherfucker not respect that? Like he did what he was supposed to do. Most motherfuckers be dead or in jail for life. They don't got shit. So all the money they out there was hustling for and all that shit, they don't got shit when they come home or to set their son up and all this. Like everybody not no big meat or no shit like that. Like the fact that yo grinded and did right by his son, like motherfucker gotta respect that. That's not the same coming from generation of money. That's not the same, yo.
Yeah, and then if he was following his daddy footsteps in the streets, you know, niggas would still be complaining, or, "Oh, that's cool," or some shit. Like, man, like I said before, bro, the black community is definitely backwards, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely on some backwards shit. It's definitely backwards and shit like that, because I was just like Devin Haney my whole life and shit. I never tried to fit in because I knew what came with that shit, bro. And I knew if I sold dope, man, I had to kill everybody involved. I'm sorry, bro. I can't trust niggas to come back from the store with your change. So I'm gonna trust you with my dark secrets and shit. Hell no, I knew I couldn't trust niggas and shit, man.
But CJ, man, I appreciate you for letting me on your show, bro.
Hey man, anytime, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime. Hey, DM me on like Instagram or something and shit. I'll shoot you a link more often.
We follow each other on Twitter. I'm a
shoot DM me. Yeah, DM
you on Twitter. Before I go, y'all hit that like button, ho.
Appreciate it. But yeah, man, I really never really understood the narrative of, you know, oh, you gotta be hood nigga shit. And like I said before, you know, a lot of this, the culture, that narrative is pushed by hip hop culture or pop culture and shit like that when I was growing up. But also in addition to that shit too, you know, you do what the girls, you try to fit in for what the girls like, bro. But I always say this, you can ask anybody I grew up with, I never tried to fit in. If my friends was nerds, that's who I rolled with. If my friends was cool, I had friends that was jocks, I had friends that was nerds, I had friends that told the pistols, I had friends that sold crack. You know what I'm saying? I had friends that was intellectuals. And my whole thing is the women that I tend to attract kind of had like either the women I attracted, either they came from 2-parent households, or they had their dad, or they were hood rats looking for something different. That's one thing about hood rats, like hood chicks, I don't want to say hood rats, but chicks that lived in the hood, you had like 2 pair of them. You had the ones that went for the hood niggas and shit, but then you also had the ones that was looking for something different and shit. They wanted to try the nice guy, the guy that has something going on for them. That they do exist. They do exist. You ever met like a hood chick, but they hood chick and but the mom and the sisters, they all try to act like they ain't hood rats. They try to act like uppity hood rats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they too good, whatever, but you know they hood rats and shit, man. I swear to God, I've seen it all, bro. Real talk. I done seen like, some real smart girls that be on some real hood shit, man, and all that type shit. But yeah, women really, really kind of push the needle, especially in high school, bro. A lot of shit that you do to get women and shit. And a lot of them, even if you go into the suburbs, and women looking for the hood niggas and shit. And niggas try to fit into that box and that category and shit. But like I said, I just, I ain't never, you got some questions I answer. I ain't never been like somebody that wanted to fit in. I ain't never want to be popular. I wanted to be me. If I seen a pair of shoes that I like, I bought them because I liked them. So that just ain't never been me, bro. I just, even I have friends that, y'all niggas probably won't be caught dead with. You know what I'm saying? That nigga nerd or but dude, like, yeah, that was just me, bro. I always marched to the beat of my own drum. I always took pride in that shit too, bro. Always took pride in that, dog. That's how I always felt. I always took pride in just marching to the beat of my own drum, being my own man. And that might became because I was the only child and shit. He said I used to love hood chicks. They were impressed by a little bit of money. Absolutely, material things. Material thing. I had a video on my new channel come. I gotta upload that for tomorrow. Free Game 89 links in Linktree, and I talk about it's a video. I say I'm probably gonna name it vetting questions that guys are scared to ask women. And one of the things I kind of went into was I let y'all preview, and I'm probably gonna do a separate video on this. One of the things I went into was I tend to, talk to girls. I don't know what it is. I tend to talk to girls that had 2 parents or had dads in their life. And one thing the beneficial, and I said one of the questions that guys are scared to ask or don't know to ask is that was their father in life. My homie put me on that shit when I was real young and shit. You ask a girl where her daddy was at, because I'll tell you why that's important real quick before I get off here if y'all ain't got no questions. That's important. The Pistons beating the Warriors, that's important because and it don't have to necessarily be her biological father, whatever, but that's important because because she knows the expectation. See, when you don't have a father there and it's just a mama or a nigga just coming in and out the house, whatever, a lot of women think the expectation is that you supposed to take care of them. Like that's what they think a father is there for. It's just to provide, finances and a house. That's why you see girls say, well, you should give me $500 to date me, or you need to do this and change my brakes. It's all you all on the giving side of things. And then you ask her what she brings to the table, and she really can't tell you nothing. She gonna tell you her female nature, her female loving, her female nothing. I can rub you, I can heal you, I can nurture you. I can cook, clean, all the other bullshit, or I can hustle. We can run a business together, nothing like that. She can't tell you what she can bring to the table. But the good thing about having a father figure or a male in her life, she knows the expectations. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things where you kind of talk about how a woman can't teach a man to be a woman, but it's a different dynamic too, because a woman can't teach another woman how a man should treat her neither, though. So think about that aspect of it. So when you have a father that's there that treated her half decent, she know what he supposed to do and what he not supposed to do. And the one thing about I pointed out was that they're like those girls that was raised by fathers. You probably think, well, they dependent. No. The truly dependent women are the ones that didn't have a father, who think you supposed to do everything and be their daddy. The women that had a father figure in their life or had a father raising them, they have a nice balance of dependent and independence, right? They can do it on their own. They usually know how to fix shit. They usually know how to do basic shit. They usually take the trash out. And I used to make my stepdaughter cut the grass and do things so she didn't have to depend on no nigga. And that's what a male father figure there. He gonna show his daughter how to change tires. She gonna show his daughter how he ain't gotta depend on no nigga. You know what I'm saying? He gonna show her what she supposed to do around the house and how you supposed to be treated when you go out and all that. So that's the good thing about them, is because when you got a woman that had a father in the house or whatever it may be, they have a nice balance between independence and dependence. They know what a real man is supposed to do and what he not supposed to do and what she supposed to do and not supposed to do. They didn't watch the daddy struggle. They didn't watch the daddy grind. They didn't watch him do that. So you got to understand that. That's why that's important to ask that question. Not just saying that women that don't have fathers should be disqualified off the rip. But a lot of times the ones that did, dog, and the ones that didn't, that especially had gold digger mamas, first thing they're going to do is ask you for some cash to get some ass. Women groom hoes, bro. A lot of hoes are groomed. Hoes are not born. Hoes are groomed. I always tell y'all that. Hoes are groomed, bro. Women groom hoes, bro. Women groom early teen pregnancies. All that shit. That's why you ask that question, so you can have that nice balance. And you notice a lot of white women that go on and have successful marriages, they had a father there. Asians, Indians, Arabs. But if if you don't have it, you don't have it there. What what a man supposed to do? You think he supposed to do everything and just give. Most boss chicks, bro, usually had a daddy there. But like I said before, it is what it is. He said most women are just hit and quit, and that's sad, bro. But the thing about that, and I spoke on that too, man. Like, y'all got to be very careful who y'all messing with too, because you have sex for reproduction purposes. So if you make a mistake, and a lot of y'all out here batting raw, and you get her pregnant, you stuck with her for life. You stuck with her for a lifetime. So think about that for a minute. You stuck with a person for life. You stuck with a person for life, bro. So you got to think about that, man. Y'all got to be very particular in who you sleep with. Very particular in who you choose to have sex with, bro. That's young shit when you just walk around horny all day. You wouldn't have sex with any and everybody just to do it. After a while, that's why a lot of people end up on child support, end up in co-parenting with people they don't like, because you didn't even vet the woman. You just wanted to have sex with her. And the body you have sex with, it's the body. It don't raise no kid. And a lot of y'all, y'all took women through traumatic pregnancies too. Cheated on her, didn't go to the store and get what she needed. When a woman pregnant, really, you got to sit your black ass down too. Y'all should be doing everything. At that point, y'all should be doing everything together. Y'all should be doing everything together, bro. Damn near, y'all should be attached at the hip. You know, and it's a fucked up time. They just start crying and all that type of stuff. But if you leave a woman, you do her dirty during the pregnancy, bro, that to me, that's the right for her to take your ass to the cleaners, nigga. And that's a lot of the truth that guys don't be telling y'all, bro. They still want to be in the club partying, cheating and shit, bro. Like, you know, like I said before, you need to get both sides of the story. Especially if y'all out here bad and raw and all that, man. Get you a woman that respects you. You enjoy y'all time together. You know, and you don't know who loyal until they loyal. I mean, you could test a woman loyalty. You could send your homeboy at her to shoot a shot or whatever and see if she bite. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing you don't. That's one thing you don't know is how loyal a person is. For the right price and the right person. Ninja, a chick going same thing for you ninjas. You know, so that's hard. That's hard to measure. Is a person's loyalty to you. And then, you know, if you get cheated on, bro, a lot of y'all don't want to know. And if you get cheated on, a lot of y'all gonna take her back, no matter if you was cheating or not cheating on her. You know, if you got kids, you know, you got to think about that. It's a lot of people that's in relationships that's not in relationships. They just do it for the kid. This shit is deep, bro. This shit is truly deep, bro. And I think all the reasons that I named plus a bunch more is why a lot of people should just choose to kind of like wait to have kids. I really do think a lot of people should wait until their 30s to have kids. And that might seem old to some people. Wait till you establish, wait till you had your fun, your tons of fun. I think a lot of people should wait. Especially you men, bro. You can have kids anytime. I think a lot of y'all dudes should wait. I really do. Get your money together. Have your fun. After a while, man, being out here and having STI scares and having pregnancy stares, or after a while, it get old fucking hoes. You know, and I'm gonna let y'all in on this secret. That's why you see a lot of guys in Hollywood go the other way. Now just leave it at that. You see a lot of guys in Hollywood start messing with Transformers and stuff because they didn't. It's kind of like watching porn. All right. I say that it's kind of like watching porn. After a while, yo, searches start getting more complex, more nastier and shit like that because you're just tired of watching it. You want something new. And a lot of dudes in Hollywood done had threesomes, foursomes, orgies. They done had light skin, fat chicks, skinny chicks, thick chicks, thin chicks. You know, they're like, I'm bored. Most people say I'm bored and go get married and shit. That's what happened in college. You know, you knock down some chicks in college, you have a threesome, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I was in like a polygamous relationship in college. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, okay. You try things out and then by the time you get out, you done. But it's always going to be that midlife crisis where, you know, you're going to wonder what's still out there and shit. And I tell you right now, bro, ain't much out there, bro. Ain't much out there. Real talk. Ain't much out there, bro. Especially when you got a baby mom. If you find a girl that don't have a kid, black woman that don't have a kid, shit, if a white woman that don't got a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's a valuable. Or her kid's grown or whatever, man, that's valuable. But like I said before, man, you got to be very careful, bro. Don't think with your little head, think with your big head. Matter of man, the real talk, think with your heart before you think with your little head. You know, and a lot of guys don't know how to vet properly, man. Women don't have no problem ask you. They know exactly what they want to ask your ass. You know, but they shallow too. They know when they physically look at you, they want to fuck you. They already know they're giving it to you. You don't need to think you can talk your way out of it. You know? And you think, well, I date professional women. Professional women be the loosest ones. They love situationships. Professional women are the queens of casual sex. You know what I'm saying? They the queens of casual sex. The thing about a professional woman that you ain't got to worry about is pregnancy. They ain't trying to get pregnant. They the queens of casual sex. Please believe your boy. They're the queens of it. Queens of it. queens of professional sex. So you just hope that you find somebody that actually love and care about you, got some type of loyalty to you. That's all you can really do, bro. But like I said before, be very careful who you have sex with, bro. Listen to me. You know, go get tested together, look at motherfucking my charts, all that shit. Be very careful who you have sex with, bro. That can be a life-changing experience in so many different ways. So many different ways. But that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all. Peace.